This month marks the 60th anniversary of the Supreme Court's ruling in Brown versus Topeka Board of Education, when it ruled school segregation unconstitutional. School segregation is gone, but its bitter legacy remains. For decades, education reformers have worked to fulfill the promise of Brown, with little success. Here's what needs to happen to fulfill that promise. Our school system was built for the needs of the early 20th century. It was built by progressives who relied on factory-style management and a one-size-fits-all system. The reality is that kind of bureaucracy is not going to serve all of our children well or help every child fulfill their potential in the 21st century. If we want to excel, we've got to do better than rely on outdated bureaucracies. President Obama has been hailed as a school reformer, but his brand of reform has been heavy on federal directives and new bureaucratic dictates. His Race at the Top program and School Improvement Grant program have laid out new rules and regulations to govern what states do. His Attorney General, Eric Holder, sued to close Louisiana voucher program. What does this all add up to for kids? It means that those same kids who've been left behind in the wake of Brown find it that much harder to get access to schools that are dynamic, that are positioned to recruit great teachers, that are able to rethink an outdated and ineffective model of schooling. A more promising path forward is one marked by liberalization, deregulation, and competition. Great solutions and great schools are rarely the product of federal officials or bureaucrats. They are the work of educators and entrepreneurs and problem solvers on the ground. And real progress is about creating conditions where they can excel. What do those models look like? It's Carpe Diem in Arizona, or Summit Public Schools in California, or rocket ship academies in a handful of cities across the country. It's new providers like Florida Virtual Schools or Khan Academies, finding ways to meet the needs of hundreds of thousands of children. 60 years on, fulfilling the promise of Brown requires more than directives and bureaucracy. It requires creating opportunity to rethink how we serve each and every child.